This video is brought to you by Big Owl Lubricants.
Big Owl Lubricants. Go big. Go Big Owl. Hey guys, what I've decided to do, I'm going to go back to the 400, the engine that, I'll just start working on FURYIOUS, the engine that had the freeze plug failure last year and had the oil pump failure prior to that. And I didn't check the bearings. Put the new oil pump on it, fired it up, had good oil pressure, 52 pounds of oil pressure at idle. I said, let's send it, see what happens. It seemed to run okay. So I didn't put many passes on it, maybe 10 or 12, and I noticed oil pressure dropped down to 38. So I knew then, I said, yeah, those bearings will hurt. So, but anyway, went to, as you know, I went to Virginia Motorsports Park to run it one more time, and I had a little freeze plug failure, and they weighed me off the track. So the plan was to put another motor in the car. I have fought one problem after the other, and I'm also doing the body work, and nothing's really come together like I wanted it. So what I had decided to do, I'm gonna put the 400 back in the car. So we're going to pull the crank out, have it turned. Hopefully it can be turned. I looked at it, I think it can be turned. And yeah, here, let me flip it back around. Okay, we're back. So field edge at 390, my buddy, he had these little block off radiator hose things. You put one here, and of course you put one here, and that allowed me to fill this with water right here. And I did that and was able to catch the freeze plug. You see it leaking? I just want to make sure I didn't have a crack block, because I did a pressure test on the engine while it was still in the car, and the motor mount was in the way. And I could see a trail coming in here, but I couldn't tell if it was a crack. But it's pretty obvious it is the freeze plug. The block's fine. So didn't see anything on the inside. There's no water in the oil, no oil in the water, none of that kind of stuff. So yeah, we'll flip this motor around. We're going to pull the crank, have it turn, new bearings. I know this motor's right. I know everything. Well, I won't say right. It's old, it's tired, but it runs. And I got to get on the track. And we're getting late in the year here. We're starting to get some really hot days are coming. I need to get this thing going. And do the body work this summer some maybe, but we got to get the car on the track. This is this time my best option. The 440, I'll continue to mess with it as I get time, and we get it going, we get it put together. We'll probably put it in the red Barracuda here and just fire it up, see how it runs. I'm not planning on running the Barracuda this year. We'll just stick it in, fire it up. So but for now, let's put the 400 back in it and send the crank off, have it turned, and hopefully we can have it back in 2 weeks, so we can put this thing together on a weekend and drop it in. Lord have mercy, maybe by December. I'm just kidding, fingers crossed, maybe by December. I say it again, maybe soon we can be on the track. All right guys, there's the plan. Later. FURYIOUS out.